Today from Crumbl Cookies, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Gingersnap, the Peppermint Cupcake, Caramel Shortbread featuring Twix, Churro, Semi-Sweet Chocolate Chunk, and Waffle.
We're here to eat cookies.
We're here to eat cookies. There are some holiday themed cookies this week, which is awesome. So I would consider definitely the Gingersnap to be a holiday themed cookie, and the peppermint. And so those are the first ones we're going to try. The Gingersnap has the flavors of molasses, brown sugar, cinnamon, and ginger, and it has sugar crystals. Lots of sugar crystals.
Look at that. That smells good.
It smells wonderful.
Tammy absolutely loves ginger.
I do.
And it's coated with sugar crystals. I like that texture.
I do too. It's wonderful.
They've like rolled it in sugar.
That was so smart. The sugar crystals, I'm sure, give it sweetness, but it really gives it a nice texture. The ginger's strong.
The ginger is strong. It almost has a, it's ginger 100%, but it almost has a little bit of a licoricey kind of flavor.
I think that's the molasses. The molasses is strong too. So, yeah, you are getting that ginger flavor, which has a little bit of a burn to it.
A little bit. It's not like really bad.
It doesn't burn your throat or anything.
No, but you get a little
you get a little tingle. But you mainly taste molasses and ginger. I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, and you can't beat the texture.
Yeah, the texture is terrific. It's on the chewy side.
A little bit.
Yeah. But I like it very, very much. It's not like gooey, is what I want to say. It's more chewy, but I love it.
But then you're adding all those little crunchy sugar crystals, so
it adds a crunch.
Yeah. It's just,
so that's a winner. I really like that one.
Especially if you like ginger.
The next one is going to be the Peppermint Cupcake. And you're probably thinking, why did you decide to try that up front? Because usually I would save the ones with this kind of flavor to the end. And it's just because they're darker cookies. They're not a favorite of mine. A lot of people love the darker cookies, so I would rather get it over with and save the really sweet things for last. Peppermint Cupcake, a chocolate cookies and cream cookie rolled in cookies and cream crumbs with peppermint cream cheese frosting and sprinkled with candy cane pieces.
I like that. It's not, I was worried about it being too dark. I mean, it is a darker chocolate cookie, but it's got so much sweetness going on that you don't mind the darker cookie. It's really good.
That cream cheese is strong.
Yeah.
I like it.
And I've always said their cream cheese is awesome. It really sweetens that cookie and adds another layer of flavor to that darker chocolate cookie. It's really good.
So,
and peppermint's there too. It's like a minty peppermint.
Yes, it's like a candy cane peppermint, but honestly, it's not strong. They didn't go overboard on it.
No, I'm glad.
For me, the main flavor of that cookie is the cream cheese.
And
now,
a chocolate.
You might go to your Crumbl and they might put twice as many of those candy cane pieces on top. So you might get a lot stronger cookie.
Or they might put less.
They might put less. But now, I just said, I'm not, like out of their cookies, I like the darker cookies, but they're not my favorite. That, to me, Kevin said he tasted the darker cookie.
A little bit, yeah.
For me, that didn't even come into play because I'm tasting cream cheese and the candy cane. Really, the cookie was just a place to put it.
See, the cookie came across as not like a dark chocolate flavor like we've had before that were kind of bitter. This is kind of more like an Oreo flavor.
I can understand that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
getting
really
from.
like it. I think it's a winner.
Yeah, it's really
They did a good job. If you are typically not a fan of their darker cookies, that one might change your mind because the other flavors are so strong.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Is you might really like that one.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Especially if you like peppermint and mint,
Yes.
candy cane, any of that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, the next one is caramel shortbread featuring Twix. It's a sugar cookie filled with Twix pieces. So there's supposed to be Twix in the mix. Topped with caramel, milk chocolate, and chopped Twix pieces.
Looks like there might be a few Twix pieces in there. The chocolate on top is kind of...
It's cold, so...
Here, you take that. That one had a piece of Twix inside.
Okay. I don't like that.
Oh, really? I like it.
I'll tell you what. It's nothing to do with the flavor. It's the Twix. It's that caramel. It's so...
It's cold, so it's thick.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Okay, the problem with that is when you get a cold candy bar that has a lot of caramel, it gets tough and almost hard.
Yeah.
So what happened immediately was I took a bite and I had a big piece of that Twix, and because I did have a big piece of that Twix, it immediately got stuck in my teeth in the back because it's cold. And so I would want to warn you, it's nothing against the flavor. I think the flavor's good, but I did not, I didn't like it. I said I didn't like it because I didn't like it getting stuck in my teeth like that.
I didn't
It was a huge, well, you gave me specifically the bite with a Twix. You said,
It had Twix in the middle.
Well,
like in the middle
that-
of it. But the
I'm
caramel
just
is
saying.
very thick and it's cold. It's like a cold caramel would be. I just didn't have a problem with it sticking in my teeth because I bit into it and they kind of all mixed it with the cookie and I didn't have any issue. But
if it had been warm, or room temperature, I would have liked it better than cold.
yeah, I could see that. So just let it sit for a minute if that's a concern.
But I do like the flavor of the caramel. It almost, it's like salted caramel. I think it's really nice.
And it's not a super sweet cookie though.
No,
I mean,
it's
you
not.
would think with caramel and chocolate and stuff, it would be sweeter cookie. It's really not.
No, it's not, because it's the sugar cookie. You really taste the base sugar. Like the chocolate one, I didn't get a lot of that chocolate flavor. I just didn't because the other things on it. This one, you taste a lot of the flour and the things that go into the base sugar cookie.
The sugar is.
It tastes very basic as far as that goes. As far as the Twix goes, you would not know it was Twix.
No, it has a layer of caramel with chocolate. That's really what that
Yeah, you would not know. I did not mind that. It just wouldn't be my choice because it is cold. You just need to know that. But a lot of you are huge fans of the cold cookies. I'm sure you're going to love it. This one is a thick cookie.
It's a monster cookie.
This was the mystery cookie?
The churro was a mystery. for
Okay,
us.
so there's a mystery cookie this week.
Yeah, it
so-
says Monday through Wednesday.
Oh.
So I'm assuming that means they're going to change it on Wednesday, or it goes away on Wednesday. I don't know what that means.
Oh, so it could go away.
Yeah, it might be a different mystery cookie on Thursday.
Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't think it said that on their website.
It does on their app.
It says on their app, but does it say they're bringing in something new?
No, it just says Monday through Wednesday. That's all it says. Mystery cookie.
But I
Monday
mean, they're
through
not
Wednesday.
telling you whether they're bringing in. Yeah, okay.
I have no idea.
So this is the churro, a crisp cookie rolled in cinnamon sugar with cinnamon, buttercream, and a sprinkle of cinnamon sugar.
That's another one of those frostings where if they sold that in a tub, can you imagine putting that frosting on a cupcake?
Well,
Or your own cookies. though,
we've
right?
had that cinnamon toast crunch.
It's very similar to
frosting,
that, yeah.
and yeah, it's incredible. That's what it tastes like.
The best part of that cookie is the frosting, to me.
If you've had the cinnamon toast crunch frosting, that's what it tastes like. They could have called that cinnamon toast crunch
I think
instead
it's
of calling
better.
it
I actually
churro.
think it's better, but
I think it's delicious.
it is. The cookie's a little like denser and a little dry, but
It's more done. There's no gooiness to it.
It's not a bad thing. It's just,
no.
It's just more, you can see, it even has a little softer center, but it's not.
It doesn't come across that way. Yeah, it's a little bit of a drier cookie, but if you're one of these Cinnamon Toast Crunch fans, I know they didn't put that on there, and it might not be, but that's exactly what it tastes like. You're going to be crazy about that cookie.
It's very good. I like it.
Okay, now, number 5.
Let me get my frosting on my knife.
Semi-sweet chocolate chunk. Semi-sweet chocolate chunks and sea salt.
So this is what their chocolate chip, basically.
So they didn't have the chocolate chip this week.
The chunks are melty.
The sound of that, him cutting through that, I like that sound.
That's an ASMR sound, huh?
I don't do ASMR.
No, but you could cut 2 cookies. That'd be a good sound.
Some people would like that. I would want to wring somebody's neck if I had. No, it's okay for this one time. No shortage of chocolate.
No, that's something you would almost make at home. That level of chips. It is very melty on your fingers, though.
I wonder if they did this specific cookie to appease their Facebook fans. The reason I say that is because I love the milk chocolate. I just do. I want it sweet. I like those big guitarred chips that they use, those milk chocolate chips. They're outstanding to me. But on Facebook, I've noticed, like I've said last week, you can't please everybody. So somebody's always wanting something different than what they have. I don't know how they can stand it mentally, but
ignore it.
The strain. But a lot of people are like, I want the semi-sweet. You see that over and over again. So it makes me wonder if they didn't bring semi-sweet out for those people.
Maybe.
And if they did, that's great. That's great that they're listening to their fans and they're trying to do what the fans want. I prefer the milk chocolate. Yeah, absolutely.
I would like that better if it had a little salt sprinkle on it.
It was supposed to have sea salt, but I didn't get sea salt any whatsoever.
And it could have been at our location. Maybe they're supposed to sprinkle it. Maybe they forgot.
I'm wondering if they didn't forget, because I don't even see it, but you definitely don't taste it at all.
But each location they're handmade, so you're going to get different things. I try to look at them each day before I leave. I didn't see anything obviously missing, so I went in and left. So it could have been that they missed the salt.
I think they honestly they did miss the salt. It's a good cookie. It's a nice texture. But my choice from the milk chocolate chips, just the regular chocolate chip cookie, and this, I'm gonna pick the milk chocolate chips because I love it. This one we're gonna be trying it 2 ways, because this is the waffle, and it is a waffle cookie with maple syrup and a dollop of buttercream frosting. So right now we just have the waffle cookie and the buttercream frosting. So I told Kevin I would like to try it with the maple and without. I'm thinking last time we reviewed this cookie,
I poured it.
He poured that maple syrup, because they give it to you like this. He poured that maple syrup over it, and it's very, very strong. You might not like that at all, but you might just like the cookie by itself. So
I did take the buttercream and just spread it a little bit, just so it was on there better, because it's just in a dollop on the top. It's a very buttery cookie. That's what you come away with.
It's like eating a piece of bakery cake. That's what it's like.
It's very good.
It's very soft, so it's almost what I would consider, well, it's right at there being ooey gooey, but it's not. Very, very soft though, and I love the frosting.
It's strong.
So see, to me, this could ruin it.
I think this is a better way of doing it anyway, honestly, dipping it. because then you can you don't make a mess.
I hope that all Crumbl locations are giving out the cup.
I would think so.
And not just dunking it.
Well, you dunk it in a box. That box.
I mean, dumping it, not just dumping it over.
I don't know if that box is liquid proof anyway. So if you were to pour it, and it's going to run into all your other cookies. So I can't imagine them doing that.
We've had stuff before that's been like that.
Yeah, but it was like caramely and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, they might, but I don't think they will. But who knows? That's a good. I like it better without.
I do too. Without.
Yeah, for me, it's just like that. All I taste is the syrup once you dip it in the syrup.
Yes.
But I really like that buttery cookie flavor.
I do too.
So I'd rather just have the cookie and the buttery kind of flavor.
And the buttercream frosting. Yeah. Once you have dipped it in the maple, it completely gets rid of the buttercream frosting. I mean, you wouldn't think that, but it does.
Yeah, literally all you taste is the maple.
I'm like Kevin, I want to taste the cookie. I want to taste that frosting. So for me, I would just throw that in the garbage and not use it. That's the truth. I just wouldn't use it at all.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either because I like it.
Or if now, if you're not interested in the maple, just say hold the frosting.
Yeah, you can just keep the maple.
Yeah. Gosh. I think some of these are really good. Now, some of them I would not get again.
I think all of them are good. You had issues with the Twix.
I would not get the Twix one again. I just wouldn't. Well, but it's
a plain cookie too.
It is. It's a very, very plain sugar cookie, and it's the stuff on top, because it's cold, it just makes it hard. And I just don't care for that texture. But like I said, some of you will absolutely love it. And I wouldn't get the semi-sweet. I do love the texture of that one.
I like the semi-sweet.
Semi-sweet is not my thing. I'd rather have milk chocolate. My favorite one, gosh, you already know.
I have two that are right there near each other.
Okay, I'm probably gonna pick the same two.
I doubt it. Mine's gonna be the churro. And the peppermint.
Oh, okay. We picked the second.
You would put this Gingersnap? No.
I'm gonna pick the waffle.
Oh, yeah, the waffle's good.
I'm going to say the churro.
That's just kind of like regular.
It's funny we both picked the churro because that's a very specific flavor.
And it's very good.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavor.
The bad thing is it's the mystery for us, but it's
not
going to be the mystery for everybody.
Oh, no, I feel bad now because everybody's not going to be able to get that one this week. I'm so sorry. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. We both chose that one. Okay, well that is number one. But number two, you're picking peppermint. I'm gonna pick the waffle, but without the maple.
Yeah, and my third would be the ginger.
My third one's gonna be the ginger, and my fourth one is gonna be the peppermint. And the other two, I just wouldn't order them again.
The chocolate and the
because
I like the Twix. I just think it was kind of plain, and the semi-sweet. I like a sweet milk chocolate, not a semi-sweet, just like you. So.
Yeah, but there's definitely some fun ones. I'm glad they threw in some holiday ones. I think that's nice. I would think that they would continue to do that.
I think so. We got a couple more weeks.
Couple more weeks to go.
Or at least one more week.
Yeah.
The Gingersnap, though, just know that it's gingery, but it also has a little bit of a licoricey kind of flavor. So if you don't like that licorice flavor, you may not like it. So just warning you ahead of time.
So people like to hear about your adventures. Was there anything to talk about this
Everything
week?
was really clean, well organized. They were putting little boxes together. You know, the small single boxes.
Yeah.
He was putting those together, and the guy was wearing shorts. I don't know why. He must get hot working inside.
Oh, because it's cold.
He's a young guy, and he almost always wears shorts.
Oh well.
But he's got such hairy legs, you can't hardly tell he's wearing shorts.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I don't care. But I will have a picture of each of these for you at the end of the video. You'll have to let us know in the comments where are you at. This would be interesting. Where are you at, and what is your mystery cookie this week? Because it would be interesting to see if anybody else, like if you're in California somewhere and you're getting that churro, that'll be interesting to see who all is getting the churro, what other flavors you're getting. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.